our show with it. It's our oxygen meter. Guys, where are we going for the oxygen meter? Oh, over here. I really want to kind of get into this because it just came back in stock and people have been messaging me. I get messages every week about sanitizer and face coverings. The oxygen meter is something that is important for our key health indicators. I only have a couple thousand left. So without further ado, our special guest, a gentleman you've seen on HSN since the very beginning, Mr. Bob Socosta is here. And Bob, first of all, you know, we're all looking at life a little differently right now. We have to be more cautious and conscientious. We have to help monitor ourselves and our family. An oxygen meter is as valuable as a thermometer, as hand sanitizer, as a blood pressure monitor in our homes. Isn't that right?
Oh, no question about it. In fact, you need the thermometer, you need a blood pressure machine, and you need the oximeter. And that's what we have for you right now, because the key to good health is to have information. And that's exactly what it's going to give you. It is so simple. There's no blood drawn. There's nothing like that. It's so simple to use. All you do is open it up. You put your finger in there, press the button, and give it a few seconds to calibrate. Now, what it's doing is actually measuring the level of oxygen that is in your circulating blood. Think about that for a moment. It's not taking something that happened an hour ago or whatever. It's taking it right now. It's giving you that information right now. The percentage of the oxygen, and we all know how important oxygen is, obviously, but the same oxygen that's being sent to your heart and to your lungs and all the organs throughout your entire body, you need to monitor the level of that oxygen. And that's exactly what this is going to do. It takes a couple of seconds to calibrate, then it's going to give you two readings. The reading on top happens to be the percentage of the oxygen in your blood, and then the bottom reading gives you the pulse that you're having right now. You know, nowadays with so many of doctor visits becoming via video, this is priceless, folks. To be able to give the information to your health professional about what your level of oxygen is going to help you in many, many situations. This is the one by the North American Health Company, and I love that company because they have all the clinical testing, and you're going to know that you're getting accurate readings. By the way, it takes the reading through your fingernail. That's how it does it.
Wow.
And if you go into a doctor's office, they're going to put your finger in this right away, just like they take your temperature and your blood pressure. They're going to put your finger because they need to know what that level is, because that can tell, provide so much information. Once again, measuring that percentage of the oxygen. I tell you what, Adam, I really never talk about personal things on the air, but as you know, a couple of weeks ago, I got really sick. And we weren't sure for a few days there what was going on. And thank the good Lord, you know, I feel great and all the tests were negative and everything worked out. But during those few days when the temperature was going and everything like that, we were constantly talking to the doctor. And you know what they really wanted to know? What was the oxygen level in my blood? And they said, if it goes below a certain point, then I need to take further action. So they asked that every single time. They wanted to know the temperature. They wanted to know my blood pressure, of course, but they also wanted to know the oxygen level in my blood. And that's what this is going to give you. There's Andrea right there, and she's taking the reading. You want to stay still after you put it in there because it's got to calibrate what's going on at that moment in your blood. And by the way, as I mentioned a moment ago, it takes it through the fingernail. So if you happen to have fingernail polish, you'll want to get rid of that when you take a reading because it will increase the accuracy of the information that you are getting. But once again, you know, if you're having your doctor visits now via video, to be able to give them this information, it is absolutely priceless. Now, mine is 99. What's yours there, Adam? 95,
95, 96?
Yeah, which is very, very good. That's a great reading. Okay, that you know you're okay. You know the oxygen that's flowing throughout your entire body, that's going to the heart, the lungs, the liver. I mean, you name it. It's going on. You know that you have the right saturation level of oxygen in there. And of course, with all the craziness that's going on, this is a whole new meaning. And as I said a couple of weeks ago, I found a very personal meaning to this, and that's why I strongly urge everybody should have one of these to give that valuable information. Adam, that's what it's about. Yeah. It's about having that information literally at your fingertip on this. It's right there.
Truly.
Yeah.
It's a key health indicator. It's knowledge is power, information is power. You know, we have to look after ourselves. What's wonderful about this is that it's fast and reliable and pain-free and effortless. It's quick to use, but you need to have it. You know, just like we have to have a blood pressure monitor and we should have a great thermometer, you need to have an oxygen meter as well. With everyone on the phone line, a couple thousand now remaining, we have over 900 people placing orders. It's a popular item, and what upsets me is that a lot of people have been struggling to get them or have been charged a lot more money for them. At HSN, we're proud to be able to do this at 34 with 3 flexible payments as well. It's simple and easy to use. You cannot get it wrong, but Bob, obviously, you know, and I like to try and forget things while I'm here at work. I like to put the world, you know, behind me, as it were. But boy, oh boy, desperate times, as it were, when it comes to new measures that we have to take, and we have to be proactive about it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I got to tell you, I was scared. I really was, because I didn't know what was going on. I missed a couple of shows with you, as a matter of fact. And our good friend Chad Allen filled in, did a great job. But I really didn't. What this was all about was peace of mind. Because when I was able to tell the doctor, you know, exactly what the reading was, it was peace of mind. I could relax on that part of it. You know, I didn't have to worry that we were reaching a certain stage. But once again, I just urge everybody to have one of these at that kind of a price. I mean, you can't put a value on the information that this is going to give you and your family. And there's no blood drawn, nothing like that. You simply insert your finger, like Adam, you have it right there. You open it up and you insert your finger. Then there's a little button on the top, and you press the button. And right there, you press the button, give it a few seconds to calibrate. And you want to keep it as still as possible to increase the accuracy of it. And it's going to give you that